Okay, guys, Brent here with Umbrella Vapor Corporation again. I don't have any latest news except one piece, but the first thing I wanted to do, because I know people don't watch the videos all the way through, but that's okay. To make it easier for people to get legal, clean THC cartridges, we are going to lower our price for our medical marijuana recommendations to $60. This week we're going to do it on Thursday and Saturday, and it's only $60. And then of course you got your state fees and stuff like that. But that way everyone can do this stuff legally, and they're not using these stupid black market cartridges. Number two, the director of the CDC had to resign because of the conflict of interest. She owns a ton of tobacco stocks, works with tobacco companies, was on the board of director with Philip Morris, and she is the one that started putting all this stuff out. Now she's had to resign because of the backlash. That could be a problem, or part of the problem. But doesn't matter. It's already started, and we're going to it. I think I'm going to boycott Juul because Juul's only looking out for Juul, and they don't care about the industry. But they're partially owned by Altira, the tobacco company. So we are not going to give them any of our business. So I'm going to do away with anything to do with Juul. I'm going to start phasing it out now. But other than that, that's where we stand. We're looking for workarounds. I've got companies that are making tobacco flavors now, but still it has to go through the PMTA process. So if all this goes through, there will be no vape juice on the market for about 6 months if they don't give us, an exception to be able to sell at least the tobacco flavors. But we're not there yet. We're still fighting it. Wednesday, so day after tomorrow, the CDC will be meeting with the Energy and Commerce Committee. I don't know what that'll do. Until they get some of us in front of them, man, it's ridiculous. I saw one legislator say that teens that have ever tried a vape in their life are more susceptible to stuff like heroin, and I don't know where that came from, but they're linking vaping to a gateway to heroin. They're reaching right there. The CDC also came out with their results that have been hidden, so it kind of got black market released. And based on their statistics, vaping is way more healthy than smoking. Plus, people are way more likely to quit smoking if they use vaping to quit. Again, we still recommend Chantix. 536 people die every year from suicide on Chantix. 1,300 others attempt suicide, yet it's legal. Having to vape tobacco flavors, I don't know if anyone remembers O'Doul's. It was an alcohol-free beer. But trying to quit smoking by using tobacco flavors is like being an alcoholic and only being allowed to drink O'Doul's alcohol-free beer. It just doesn't make any sense. Anyway, none of this makes sense. This is an echo chamber because everyone that's going to watch this, for the most part, believes the same thing, so we're all just preaching to each other, which really irritates me. It would be nice if this would get out to some of the legislators, or if they'd let me talk to them, except I don't think I'm refined enough to talk to a legislator because I speak my mind too much. Anyhow, that's the latest. Thanks. Stay tuned. I'm getting more information every day. I'm trying really hard. Man, the bags under my eyes show how much research I've been doing. I'm online 24 hours a day trying to find new information. All I'm finding is echo chamber stuff that is people that are for vaping are for vaping, people that are against vaping are against vaping. and no one's changing anyone's mind because our country's so polarized right now. And then to all of you people that are making this a political thing, oh, the goddamn liberals, oh, the Republicans. This is not a red and blue thing. Donald Trump's the one that initiated this. So, you know, and then I saw on TYT, which is a very progressive station, they blamed it on the vape cartridges. So I've got people coming in that are Trump supporters that are saying, oh, these goddamn liberals, and I got people that are liberals saying, oh, fucking Trump. This is not a red and blue thing. We all have to come together. If you make it a red and blue thing, we're all going to be divided and accomplish dick. Why do you think nothing's been accomplished in the Senate for 100 years? You know, the last piece of Senate legislation, significant Senate legislation that's gone through was in 2010. That's almost a decade since the last substantive piece of legislation has been passed through the Senate. The Senate is garbage. They do nothing. But they do care about votes. So contact your senator, contact your representative, contact people in charge, because as soon as we don't fight, this fight's over. You know, we'll be done. And if it goes that way, they're going to come out and tell us that we're not going to have a lot of warning. We'll have 30 days to clear our shelves. So we've got to fight, guys. Thanks.